Today, I'm gonna share with you my top 5 favorite Roblox games. Let's get straight into it. So number 1 is of course Doors. You probably saw this game coming on the list already, so I won't ramble too much about it, but there's actually a bit of history in why I specifically enjoyed Doors so much. The game that I was inspired by is called Rooms, and it has been one of my favorite games of all time ever since I got introduced to it. I mean, my friends play it, and it was just so much fun seeing how far I could go trying to get all the batteries while trying to listen to an entity coming at a speed of around 3,000 miles per hour. When I heard Doors came out and that it was similar to Rooms, I went straight to the game and I enjoyed every second of it. It had random room generation, more entities to worry about, more polished visuals, and even Room 50 and the siege chases. Doors is a perfect example of taking inspiration to the next level to truly maximize the potential of an idea and make it amazing. And look at its success now. Now number 2 is Residence Massacre, and this is probably one of the most fun yet terrifying horror games I've played. I literally had my headphones turned off while recording because I could not tolerate how scary it is playing it alone. The game has an old nostalgic Roblox style, but it's more polished. You prepare for the night by collecting items, blocking windows, filling up the gas, and optionally setting up the cameras. It gives a neat little tutorial in the beginning, which is very overwhelming at first, but the game does give you tips when you die so you don't get completely lost. It's a great game with polished mechanics, and it's another example of how to mix skill and horror. The only problem is that it's really difficult to play alone, and I died straight away and barely got any good footage. I'll blame that one on my audio being turned off. Now next up is parkour. Not just any parkour game, this one in particular. I love it for many reasons. My favorite thing about this game is how it's purely mechanical, and how fast you parkour and travel is based on your skill. The mechanics are super consistent with no cooldown or waiting for animations, and a new player can start with basic mechanics, and the more they move up, the more mechanics they can discover, like speed vaulting, without being forced to learn them. As you progress, you unlock more gear to help you parkour better, though I do wish the gears were split into smaller power levels the higher you got because it makes the game very grindy. Overall, it's an 8 out of 10 game, and a new version called Parkour Reborn is coming out, and I'm super excited for that. Anyway, moving on to the next game, Arsenal. You know Arsenal, we all know it, but what do I personally really like about it? The simplicity of the game. You have moderately fast movement, there's no recoil, and it's pretty much reaction and aim based. It doesn't require much thinking to play, which, while seen as a negative by some, helps prevent me from feeling overwhelmed, though this does make the game a bit less replayable. Now next one is a great one, Item Asylum. If you're a person who likes chaos and finds it fun, this game is perfect for that. It has an insane amount of weapons and doesn't take itself too seriously with the hilarious amount of memery. In FIFA, every time you respawn, you get a new set of items, which adds excitement for the new items you might get, and overall it can give you a few laughs and it's great to play with friends. And there you have it, my 5 favorite Roblox games. I hope you enjoyed listening to me talk about these games. If you agree or disagree, let me know in the comments why. I'm curious what you think. See you in the next video. If you disagree or disagree, if you